And yeah, we've seen this before where the airplane gets really confused if you take over an airport. And, like, it doesn't know where to go anymore. Okay. Hopefully we don't lose anyone. Pretty valuable unit. I may have been a little too aggro with it. I always forget you can move these guys too. So you just go to sleep. It's fine. I may have been a little too cavalier with that infantry. We're going to find out in a second. Da, 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 da. Where is Petra? I don't know. So yeah, we're gonna keep chilling with Rome. Rome is gonna be our bro. We might turn on Gorgo, but Rome's gonna be our bro. All right, we didn't lose the unit, but I didn't think so because like these are non-army units, so it seemed pretty unlikely. But yeah. Fridge. So, right, international trade routes. We could just start looking at like something like that. I could just power through capitalism, which would let me change my policies a little sooner as well. Let's take a look at our policies. Yeah, we're not working the builder one. We're really going to want to do that. Trade routes to allied cities. You know what? I actually have possibly an ally. New Deal's really good too. Let's just finish. We're just going to hard research suffrage. Although we're not that far away from boosting it, but... Remember to make... Yeah, remake the alliance with Rome. Thank you. I'm not going to remake it with Gorgo. So Rome is the one that expired. Okay. Yeah, I'm going to be... I mean, I've been being denounced forever by most people, but... Woo! That's getting tight. That's getting very tight over there. Would you like an alliance? Sweet. All my cities are complaining about having no amenities, no housing. But there's no way they can bombard the infantry army. Because they can't reach now, they'd have to move, and then the artillery can't shoot at that point. So we're good. There's no right way to say anything. Accents, regional variations, they're all legitimate. So if you say inventory or infantry, they're both legitimate ways to say that. Yay, social media.
Biggest problem.
Yeah, if we're not rushing for mechanized infantry anymore, I'll keep it like this. Again, we're hoping to steal it with a spy at some point. Well, we're never going to kill a fighter, so you know what? I'm just going to hard research guidance systems. That's going to be fine. I could decisive victory this guy, but I'd probably die afterwards, so I'm just going to pull back to this hill. So I need more trade routes. I need to put in those policies. There's another international policy that we could get from one of these. I don't remember what it was. Oh, we'll see. Kane, don't even start it with granary. Granaries! Which, again, you can say granary if you want. It's perfectly fine. But when I say granary, don't correct me. Because in the battle of who's more right, anyone who says granary is more right. And they're like, but a granary holds grain. Yeah, well, grain is actually the mistake. Because it's granular and granite. That's the root of the word. Grain is like a weird mispronunciation. Mm-hmm. But that's like... It's an old school Civ comment. Used to happen all the time, every video. I could land here, but then I'd die. So, I'm not gonna. I'm just gonna run to here. You're gonna rest. Yeah, okay, so we can take a round of luxuries, but... you know... Everyone else hates me. You know, you do have dyes that I don't have right now, but I don't actually have much to trade. Oh, this would be a dupe. So you don't want that. No. You hate me as well. You have nothing new. You have nothing new. Oh, you do have jade and dyes over here. That's quite nice. I'll give you cocoa and marble and 1 gold per turn. I like it. Okay, that was worth it. I didn't think there was anything. Like, I'm pretty sure we're just going to go through and not find anything worth trading for, but apparently... Oh, the Great Vowel Shift, yeah. It's really interesting. And that sort of thing has happened in multiple languages. I know French had some pretty radical changes over the course of, like... It felt very sudden, like a few decades, maybe a century. Big change in it. Same thing happened, yeah, in English, the Great Vowel Shift. It was very fast. You know? Course of one whole person's lifetime, couple of generations, something like that. I don't know for sure. Don't quote me on that number specifically, but it's something that crazy. All right, you start on a builder. Trade route here. Well, soon international trade routes are going to be better, so... International trade routes with allies. That's a lot of money. We don't actually need money right now, and I'm mostly concerned about internal production. Oh, Plenquist's got a mission for us. Well, shit, let's do that. This barbarian siege, huh? It is something else. What was that? Did this guy just move into the city and then out of the city? Did I have this unit selected? No. I'm very confused as to what just happened there. I'm pretty sure this guy just moved into the city and then out of the city. Thanks, Lord of Time. The word colonel has the weirdest pronunciation. Yeah, colonel. I also like lieutenant. Right, which is that's a Britishism, but also I believe the official pronunciation in Canada of the rank of like lieutenant, lieutenant. Hey, we killed some dudes. Pretty hurt. Hopefully, got a promotion waiting. Barbarians look like they nuked your city. Well, they're working on it. Yay!
Their rights.
Oh, we actually got the boost to suffrage.
Women,
I didn't realize our sewers were that close to finishing. Hockey dokie. So, I think switching out of communism makes a lot of sense at this point. We don't care about the patronage of great people because there's no great people left. We're also not running district projects. Here's the thing. I like the card slots a lot more. A lot more. But the 10% to all production is really nice. I think we go democracy. I want more aggressive spying. We need, we want New Deal. It's expensive as hell, but it's really good. Am I actually going to do international trade route stuff? I guess here's the problem with changing away from communism. No, I'm thinking of something else. Communism gives you a policy that gives your internal trade routes a bunch of extra food or something, right? There we go, collectivization. Yeah, fuck allied trade routes. Just run collectivization. New Deal. Triangular trade. So lots of internal trade route stuff. Get rid of arsenal democracy. Who cares about that? Democracy. Pfft. Machiavellism? Better spy stuff. More influence. Raj, at this point, we're actually the suzerain of a handful of things. I actually think the Raj would be pretty good. I think we were like suzerain of 4 things. 8 science, 8 culture, 8 faith, 8 gold per turn. That's not bad. And... although, wait, hold on. Hold on. We need... public works. What do we replace for public works? It's got to be one of the yellow ones. I guess the gold and faith from all trade routes. I mean, that's a lot of money. It's like up to 44 gold per turn. But, I mean, I don't want to give up the tech. I don't want to give up... I mean, this is also money. I wonder what's more money. Probably triangular trade is better. I don't actually know. How do we think? Yeah, triangular trade, which once I get the trade routes up, will be 44 gold per turn. So the question is, free market, how much does that bring in by doubling our commercial yield from buildings? That's tough. I think the food is really good, although right now a lot of our cities are just housing capped. You know what? I'm going to put aside collectivization right now. That's what I'm going to do, because a lot of our cities are housing capped. We'll put free market back in, and then we'll put that in a little bit later. That's the ticket right there. Okay. Time to spam out some builders. Triangular trade goes obsolete with capitalism? Oh, okay. Right, but then you get an even better version of it. Builder. Builder. Civics. Right, so market economy replaces that. I mean, we might not rush to it then. Because that's just with international trade routes. So we may chill on it. I think I'm going to work towards totalitarianism, because if there's another war, we may want to switch to fascism at that point. You have a mission. Oh, there's a barbarian there. You see, now, I don't know if I can do this. I'll just move you to here. Still don't understand the logic behind triangular trade giving faith. I don't know. Let's missionaries do things. Maybe you're trading like Bibles. Bibbles! I want a defensive pact. I don't want a defensive pact. I'm not afraid. I could trade for some dupes of things, or just a bunch of money. No. I'm just gonna save my chocolate. I save my chocolate for someone who appreciates it. How do you make it so that city attacks are prompted before end of turn? Well, I'm happy you asked that question. It's so nice not to have to rant about that anymore, because that's what used to happen. But CQUI, the user interface mod that I use, has added that in. technically that button is part of the base game, but it only shows up if you use like the automatic end of turn feature, and otherwise it was not available in the game, so they just enabled it. It was like a 3-line fix. It was like the simplest thing ever. Why is it not in the base game? That's why. All tiles in your civilization get +2 appeal. Let's build the Eiffel Tower. Well, maybe not here. It's going to take 50 turns. Although, honestly, I don't know what our most productive city is. Literally that one. This one here that I was thinking, oh, it's not very good. It's going to be too slow. This is the city with the best production rate. Screw it. Let's start the Eiffel Tower. That's annoying. Where does it have to be placed? Must be adjacent to the city center. That's it. Oh, and these are districts, so they can't be replaced. I think I'm just going to replace this farm. I mean, honestly, the paradises aren't that great. But you're not growing anyway. You're population capped, right? No, you're not. You actually are going to be growing. All right, paradise it is. Boom. Let's do it. La 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 la. The real Tashi. So, more builders. Builders everywhere. Unless you're building an Eiffel Tower, in which case, I guess no builders. Boom. Is that the new deal bug where it gives each city +8 gold instead of -8 gold? I don't know. I remember it losing money, but... I don't know. We're getting a lot of income. Like, we've got 160 gold per turn from Tamyra for another 14 turns. Rome is seeking a domination victory again. Doesn't that imply that they're going to come and attack me? Oh, did I lose that unit? Son of a bitch. Well, I should have retreated him further away. Just assuming that he could just tank it out, but that was foolish. Still, now they'll move to the city and I'll just beat them up. Friends with Gorgo. I guess we could be friends a little bit longer. I'm worried that we're going to have to attack her to stop her from winning a cultural victory. Yeah, stay friends but don't ally. Yeah, I'll do that. I mean, I don't care about the warmonger hit from declaring war on a friend. It's mostly a question of actually I don't know how we declare war on her right now. So you have good defenses here. And we don't actually, like, we can't reach her. Unless we built the giant-ass navy. I love how there's, like, barbarian tanks running around here with a barbarian settler. It's fantastic. Yeah, she wants to be friends. Of course she wants to be friends. I'm super diplomatic. That's like, that's my calling card, is how diplomatic I am. I don't know why you guys would ever think otherwise. Well, you need to repair stuff, but we kind of need to blow up all those barbarians. I should send more dudes over here. I'm being all chill and like, oh, we're going to be fine, but apparently we're not. Well, we are, but it's going to take longer than I would like to become fine, so... I'm going to send the machine gun over there as well. Quill's a great guy. Everyone wants to be his friend. That's right! What happens is, like, you pick a war with the biggest person in the playground, i.e. Skythea over here, and you beat the crap out of them, and then everyone knows who's boss. What's funny is Gorgo has no army. Like, she has 8 military strength. That's it. Wish I had, like, just a battleship. Know what I mean? How's your production here? Not great. Still kind of bad. But man, oh man, like, start. It's gonna take forever, but let's start building a battleship armada over here. All right, you gain sources. I'm a poison to the world, apparently. So, Hong Kong, what's the situation here? Okay. Yeah. Because it would be handy if we could be friends with them. I suppose I can just, like, drop my troops over here. And move up through Alexandria. I mean, it's still not super convenient, but... it's an option. It's funny how cities don't have indirect fire. Like, these hills block the city from firing on these units. So yeah, I think what I have to do... makes me a little worried about Tamyra's over here. Is I think I have to move some units over here. Because I don't know. How's her culture going? It hasn't really moved very much. But that's what concerns me more than anything else. Tamyra's is still pursuing some sort of, like, space victory. How many Tamyra cities have you conquered? 5, I think. I think 5. The observer balloons, I don't believe they affect the city attack. Because they don't affect all ranged attacks. They only specifically affect bombard units. I like siege units. Jesus! Look at this! We still need to finish our trade routes. Success! Stole robotics, undetected. Nice. Let's actually finish that since we've got the boost for it. Beautiful. Okay, we still need builders, but I do want to finish the traders, so I'm actually going to go ahead and get a few of those in there real quick. There we go. Half research all the things. You've got a promotion waiting for you. Steel Great Works, hire, sabotage, recruit partisans. Well, let's take the Steel Great Works. We might do some of that. These are desert tiles, right? Yeah, that's pretty bad. Get some farming combos over here. Where's that other unit? God damn it. I mean, I guess I should have taken it more seriously sooner, because this is going to take a while, but... yeah, we'll get there. Could drop some paradise in the desert. Oh, yeah, that's true. I mean, it's still not great. And benefit to keeping jungle tiles outside of campus. No, I tend to get rid of all the jungle pretty quickly. Sometimes I won't do it if a place is housing capped, because we won't get a benefit. We won't get the full benefit from the food part of the chop. So that's sometimes why I keep it around, is just waiting for a better time to chop it. That's about it. Still tech boost. If I go here, no one can shoot me this turn, which is good. Cleo declared war on Monty. Well, that's good. As long as they keep slowing each other down, that makes me happy. 40 turns to the Eiffel Tower. We could get some trade routes coming out of here, too, if we did want a little bit more speed. I'm actually not as worried about defending this area anymore. I mean, it has the frickin' district. And Tamyra still has no military, so... although I'm not really expecting her to do much. But she's got, like, no forces, so why don't we go after her and take some bits?